Good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? You're doing well? Let me find our finalist fantasy. The accidental techno remix as we switch windows back and forth here. Hopefully Overwatch went well. Sorry I missed it earlier as I was finishing up food and other things. Food and other such errands. It's hard to see because it's behind the camera, which is not where the camera looks. I have a cat just mad dogging me from the back of the couch, who's probably very confused because I've started talking suddenly, and he can't see whom to. Hi, Ozzy. You want to come be on stream? No. Fine. So be it. Alright, first test of the night. It recognized our controller. Fantastic. Off to a great start. Hello, everyone. Let's get back to more of this. We're actually going to do that with a little bit of a save state, if I can remember which one of these it is. I think it's this one. So we left off last time, not quite in the middle of the Earth Cave, way actually at the final floor of the Earth Cave. We're going to go fight the first fiend tonight. We're going to fight the Lich, and then figure out what's happening after that. But first, we have a bat to deal with. Kee, kee. What a good bat. I don't think there are any treasure rooms on this floor. Okay, that's fine. That's probably fine. We could run. We could run. We're not going to run. It's only two of them. There's only two of them, and Jed's still hitting like a truck, so. There you go, Jack. Holy crap, Neon. Unfortunately, they're giants, so they also hit like trucks, being roughly the size of a truck. Alright, everyone switch dance partners and go again. I like that they're hitting my tank. One down. Come on, Ash. Come on, Neon. Nope. Alright, fine. One more round. It's okay. If I remember right from last time, I think we're actually running a little bit shy on heal potions, which won't be much of a problem. And, 1800 gold will certainly help with that. Yeah, we're running a little shy on these. We're going to keep using them, because we have more of them than we have spell slots. But we ended up with, more or less, just enough heal potions to get through here. The song is still a bop. Hey, it's the same two giants! Hey, do you guys see a pair of giants going this way? No, we never met them. Dang, Jed. Ow! No, it's my healer. I need them. Wow, the blue and green parade is really showing up in terms of the damage numbers. Unfortunately, Jed is also getting shoved into a locker here, so we're gonna try and fix that real quick. That'll do. Was really hoping that would be a kill shot, but here we are. Very good. Alright, y'all should be able to finish them off. We're gonna go ahead and heal the healer. Or we could just kill the giant. That works too. That's whatever you're in the mood for. Oh, we're making lots of money, which I'm happy about. Will save us on grinding for dollars. Just probably a show on FX at one point. So that we can just go to the next place and buy the things without having to wait. Oh, I always forget how still weirdly intimidating these rooms are. Alright, well, that's the orb. Grinding for dollars sounds more like Cinemax. You're not wrong. FX also had some... probably still does have some... Is FX still a channel? Let me finish the thought. FX had some sketchy stuff, is what I'm saying. The Fiend's ball cracks open. An ominous cloud rises and an evil shape congeals. You. It is Lich, the Fiend of Earth. Alright, buddy. How you doing? Love those non-binary colors. Well done. Alright, well, all y'all know how to do is fight, so do that, I guess. I'm actually gonna... I vaguely remember that Lich has fire spells? We're gonna throw anti-fire on. And we're gonna throw... Fast Unlock 2 will have the most benefit if I use them at the start. So we'll lead with them and then switch to fire. Good start. I think Lich has like 400 health. Ow, that's not the spell I was expecting. I'm not your buddy, pal. Oh. Ooh, Jed's not doing as much as I hoped. Hey, Al. Transition to menu and fight are the same. I thought you just got double gianted. They have Sunny still? Oh yeah, we do have Sunny. Alright, so... back to the attack plan. I forgot to go back and get A-Ice. Whoops. Cure 3 is actually extremely tempting. I think we're gonna do it. Harm 3 would be very good. We're gonna fire 3 this guy. Because our fighters are not doing a whole lot of health. Health damage. You know, anti-health. Oh no. Oh, that's right, sleep to a single target. Haha, that's why we didn't pick it up. Haha, nerd. I made better spell choices than you did. Okay, now... now we harm 3? Now we harm 3. And again, we fire 3. Very lucky that'll be the end of the fight. Oh my god, really? Oh my goodness! Something about fingering liches. I should explain the fingering liches because it doesn't work as well in text. Bad Road led off our intro with this, but it comes from a pronunciation thing. I can't remember if this is a real deal or just an apocryphal thing, but there was a DM who was from the UK for a bunch of American players. And so they're describing this cave, and deep inside the cave there is a fountain. And the GM describes that there's a leak in the fountain and asks the players what to do. And the players are very confused for a while, like, why do we care that there's a leak in the... like, it's a dungeon. There's probably cracks all over the place. So one of the... I think the rogue at some point says, okay, I put my finger in the leak. And I'm like, okay, well, the leak casts a high-level fireball at you. And they're like, wait, what? Because apparently in British English, L-I-C-H, what we in America call a lich, is pronounced leak. So we put our finger in the leak. And now the leak is dead. We probably don't even need to burn a house at this point. I think we're okay. Without the... because we were very lucky to get all the way through floor 2 without an encounter. And we didn't use a lot of spells. So... I'm happy about this one. Let's head on back to Melmond. FX has a show just called Breeders, apparently. But it's not what you think. Thank God. It's... hopefully it's about, like, dog breeders or something. You know, something less offensive. I hope. Holy crap, Jed. Oh, man. The thief is so much more reliable a combatant in the quality of life version. It's great. I love it. It's the thief I wanted when I was a kid. It's not about straight people. Oh, did we have a cat? We had a cat for a moment. Hey, buddy, you want to say hi? Okay, well, too bad, because you're going to say hi. Ah! There you go. You can see... nope, it's gone. The paw is gone. Hi, bud. That's Benny. So I wrecked my whole camera setup to show off a cat. Worth it. There we go. Where's the jets? Nope, no, just Benny. Okay, Breeders is a sitcom theme. At least it's not reality TV. It is unfortunately about straight people, one of whom is Martin Freeman, and also they have kids that they have middling feelings about. Ah, well, yeah, that is actually remarkably close to what I'd assumed. Let's finish killing these shadows. Apparently it's bath time for Ben. Yeah, I was assuming reality TV. Honestly, if someone mentions FX, which was kind of half the joke of why I chose that channel, I just assume it's reality TV or, like, game showy stuff. But they had some real stinkers, too. I don't think we really go back to anybody with this one. So when we got done with the marsh cave, it was all about backtracking. We got the crown. We went back to Astos. We went back to Matoya. We went back to the elves. I think this one, beating the Lich, means that we actually go forward. I say the Lich. As far as I know, he's just Lich. That was probably a mistake. Yeah, probably a mistake. It's wild that you're like a third of the way through the game and I have only just finished the Chaos Shrine. Yeah. Yeah. I need to finish watching that VOD, by the way. That looks... So far, it looks like everything I'd hoped. And also, the dresses are amazing. I was not expecting that, and it's wonderful. I used to read 8-bit theater. This is my first time seeing the original version. What is it that powers your magic? Love. Wait, really? Yes. Every time I cast my Hadoken, there's measurably less love in the universe. I still make jokes about the armoire of invincibility. I miss the old VA for Jack. That's fair. That's a good point. Where was I going? Right, I was going to go buy level 4 spells. So I was sitting going, I went back through the Ithmith for a reason. And I couldn't remember why. It's because I realized during the fight that I'd never bought our level 4 white magic, which we're going to do right now. And we can pick up some heals and houses while we're here. That's more alliteration than I meant to do, but here we are. So we're here. I think we've already got all of our level 4 black magic. No, we don't. Okay, cool. Although we're in the right place. Because we're rich now. Alright, let's get A-Ice. We'll definitely need that where we're going. Could get Pure. I don't know that I'm ever going to cast the spell Pure versus just using a Pure Potion, which is cheaper and not a 4th level spell. Fear is also kind of crap. I'm going to grab a mute so that if our Black Mage gets muted at some point, then I can get that off of them. A very rare instance. And yeah, I guess we'll grab Fear. It could be handy. You know, it decreases morale so that monsters are more likely to run away. So if we get overwhelmed, which is likely to happen in the Castle Ordeals, that could be handy. Confusion also not super useful, if I remember right, but yeah, it's for completeness' sake. I said we were going to get items, and I didn't do that thing. Luckily, I can run. God, just adding a sprint feature. A lot of the remakes of turn-based games added like a fast-forward feature, which is not a terrible thing. But for me, fast-forwarding the combat was never the part where I feel like it's a slog. Fast-forwarding, just moving around like in dungeons, was always so much worse. Alright, so we have... I'll grab as many of these as... Now, how can we... There we go. I think that gets us most of the way there. We're going to grab, like... Nope, that's too many. How many is that? That may cover us for most of the game. Oh, we need more softs where we're going next. Where we're going, we will need softs. Oop, 10. 10 should do us. 3,000's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, what did that leave us with? 90, 90, 15, and 13. Alright. Oh, hey, and in our menu now in the top left, you can see that we have one of the orbs lit. I love that that's like our quest progress. That's just, it's a very cute little note. Right, now progress. After I catch up on chat. In Stranger of Paradise, the Chaos Shrine is actually a horrible and dastardly maze. Yeah. If it's like it was in the demo, then yeah. The Hadoken siphons a tight amount of love out of the universe and focuses it into a coherent beam of destruction. The divorce rate goes up with every shot. Antidotes are in fact objectively better than the pure spell. Yeah. Yeah. The only reason that the pure spell is even in contention is because all of the other level 4 white magic is also just kind of... A-Ice is the only worthwhile spell in there. So Soft removes Petrification. It's one of the status ailments. Oh, that one just ran away on its own. Which we haven't had to deal with up until this point. But we will, from here forward, We had a chance to run into it in the Earth Cave, and the next three dungeons that we deal with, I think, will all have enemies that deal with it. It is awful. Once someone has been turned to stone, they're not able to get XP from battles. They're not able to act in any way. You can't break out of petrification. And while you can drink heal and pure potions in combat, unless I'm remembering wrong, you can't drink soft potions in combat. So you can't... If someone is turned to stone in the middle of a fight, they're definitely not getting XP for that fight, and then you have to stone to flesh them afterwards. Alright, if I remember right, the easiest way is to go down and around. You can get over 70 pure potions for the price of the pure spell formula, and that will probably get you through 2 games start to finish. Yeah, the pure spell is just... On the other hand, the soft spell is great, for exactly the reason I just mentioned. Again, if I'm remembering right. Because the soft spell you can use in combat, whereas you can't use the soft potion in combat. So that helps. The Chaos Shrine, while a horrible and dastardly maze, is in fact just one long hallway. Of course it is. Yes, all of these things are in the water, because they only appear when we're on the boat. I guess technically the pirates are probably, like, swinging over from another ship. And the Sahagins probably, like, climb overboard, but the shark presumably stays in the water. Which you gotta wonder, how is the shark attacking us who are on a ship if it stays in the water? But I've seen Jaws, and it's possible we need a bigger boat. In Final Fantasy I, neither death nor petrification can be cured in battle. That's right, you get the life spell, but you can't actually... It doesn't work in combat. I remember being so frustrated by that as a kid. Laser beams attached to their heads. There we go, that's how the sharks are attacking us. So now we're actually going to go around... we're going to go off the left side of the globe to come back around the right. Ooh, a red Sahag. I think I remember last time that the shark is still beefier. Not that it matters, apparently. Good God. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Boom. Welcome to Crescent Lake. Or it will be if a... Oh, that's a bad... nope, run, 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 run. Run away. Please flee. Thank you. It's a bit early to be taking on 4 centipedes. There's Crescent Lake. You can tell because it's a lake shaped like a crescent. Not very subtle, this game. I still love the troll pose. Ah! It's the they're not here to kill us, they just have a migraine. Actually, I think... You know what, we're about to go to town. We might as well throw some fire. I love that when you get to spoilers, the art style for the hero sprites, and nothing else changes. Yes! If the top goes to the bottom and one side to another, it's not a globe, it's a donut. That's true. What was the... It might have been Final Fantasy VI when this started, but a lot of the maps hinted at... I think the word is a toroidal shape. A toroid. As opposed to a sphere. Which I think is just a... It's a great word. Yes, a halo. Do we have any new items yet? I don't think... I think we've already encountered all the regular items. Yeah, okay. Good. Good, 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 good. What new armor is there? Silver shield. Oh, we have the buckler, which the thief can actually use. Forgot about that. I think we already got silver shield and silver helmet, so we can grab silver gauntlets. I think we'll have to give it to somebody else. Nope. Silver Gauntlet to Neon? Yeah, alright. Sell the Iron Gauntlets. There. Does anybody else have stuff that we don't want? We have an Iron Helmet we don't need. We have an Iron Shield we don't need. Everybody's carrying Jack's crap all the way around. Alright, now we'll buy that Buckler. Now that we can actually hold it. For Jed. Perfect. It's shaped like a bull. There you go. Alright, so... And to tap. Trade the silver gauntlets. I assume that's a gauntlet. I actually don't strictly know what that icon is. It goes in the hand slot, so I'm calling it a gauntlet. Alright, we have the Great Axe, which is not super great. We have the Wear Sword and the Rune Sword that we've confirmed may not actually do anything. Certainly they don't really do enough to merit keeping now that we have the Dragon and the Coral Sword. So we're going to sell some weapons next door. Well, not quite next door. Weapon shop, here you are. It's the mitten. Oh yeah, it's the Silver Mittens. I love the Silver Mittens. Silver Mittens actually does sound like the name of a cat. A cat who would be a vendor. Yes, welcome to Crescent Lake. I am Silver Mittens. Just describing Chakwa at this point. It's not even a pretty good axe. The light axe is pretty good. The light axe is pretty good. If I remember right, the light axe either has bonus damage or is one of the usable weapons. I think we already got a silver dagger, didn't we? We did! Silver sword we've got. Silver... Do we have a silver hammer? Oop, nope, wrong person. Ash? We do have a silver hammer, alright. We have managed to stay ahead of the curve by just getting, frankly, more treasure than we realistically needed. Hello, stranger. So, one assumes, unless they're just saying Z over and over again, that this is someone sleeping. And yet, their sprite is moving. They're sleepwalking in place. Alright. Tomb. Tomb. Hello there. Light warriors, you can do it! Aw, thank you. I appreciate you, random stranger. Just gonna look at the back of these headstones. You know, where you normally look for stuff. Here's a weird thing. Of those headstones, the only one I can look at from the front is this one. Does it say anything different from... No, okay. Don't mind me just doing weird geometry. Spells? These should be 6th level spells. Yes, a random person in a graveyard. Here lies Link. Here lies Erdrick. Ash? There's that soft. I don't think we can learn Exit. Yes, because we don't have the hand up. We need to be White Wizard to learn this one. Ooh, okay, alright. I do want to learn... Wait, you were just telling me a second ago that soft doesn't work in combat. So, this is pointless. So we'll learn Invisibility 2, Fog 2, and then when we get White Wizardry, we'll learn Exit. Ash. We can get an item later that does Invis too, but, you know, if we can afford the spells, I'd rather just have the spells. Is it the white shirt that does it? I know it does something, I just don't remember what. Lightning 3 is all we can afford, but it's actually really the only one of these I super duper want. So Rub is the spell that Astos leads with. It's a one-hit kill, single target. Not super reliable. Quake is, if I remember right, a multi-hit one-hit kill. And unlike in future versions of Quake, it doesn't hit the party, which is nice. And then Stun can just, like a super version of Sleep, can stun. I think Stun is also single target only, though. So, Stun is probably worthwhile, and Quake might be worthwhile. Rub, I think, by this point of the game, is kind of useless. Ah, there's the Rub. Oh, I mean, you're not wrong. So this is the Circle of Sages. Up until now, we've met folks who wear the same pointy hat and have the same long beard and robes throughout the world. And I think if I remember right, all of the ones that we've met are sages who left here to go and find help, essentially. Lit 3 is fantastic. Rub out was outdated slang even in 1987. Yeah, You're not wrong. The Earth Fiend causes the rot of our land. Well, not no more, he doesn't. The Fire Fiend will burn everything up. As you restore light to the orbs, we will reveal more secrets. Please see us repeatedly. We can't reveal them now, for reasons we're not going to explain. Please subscribe to our Patreon. Light Warriors, only you can make the orbs shine again. Quickly, before all is burnt, hurry to Gurgu Volcano and stop the Fiend of Fire. We're gonna do that, but not first. Great job vanquishing the Earth Fiend. Now the Fire Fiend wakes. With this canoe, go to the volcano and defeat the Fiend also. Oh, this is Lucan. Lucan who had the prophecy about us. Lucan was the one who told everybody, hey, there are 4 warriors of light who will come, each bearing an orb, and they will save us all, yada yada. Now all legends and prophecy will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. We, the 12 sages, were led here by the stars and prophecy. I want to see how much crossover there is between the 12 sages and the 7 sages from A Link to the Past. Because Sahasrahla and Lucan would probably be the most direct one-to-one. Oh, Sappho is Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, which is the new game that roughly is based on the events of this game. Roughly. Once the orbs shined with the power of earth, wind, fire, love that band, and water, the 4 fiends seized those powers. Earth, wind, fire, it's a lot of music fans in the audience. Earth, wind, fire, and water, the world is bound by these 4 powers. Ah, we're still in the humorous level of medicine, I see. Each element's power focuses at its altar. Locate and crush the fiend, then to make it shine, place the orb on the altar it guarded. Yeah, I kind of glossed over it, but as you beat each fiend, behind them is an altar, and you'll briefly see a wah, kind of a shimmer. That's the orb getting relit, and then right behind that is a teleporter that takes us out of the dungeon. It's very nice. 4 fiends are bent on the world's destruction. 200 years ago, the Fiend of Wind teamed with that of Water to destroy civilization. That'll be important later. I think we talked to you first. We did! Alright. Well, we've got our magic. We've got... We didn't really buy anything weapon-wise, which is just fine. Let's go. But we have the canoe, which is what we came here for. Wonder who decided to plant all the trees in a perfect grid at the same time. Listen, they have a prophet right there. I'm sure Lucan probably went, you know, in 50 years. Alright, so our canoe lets us do this. Now we can go into this shallow water. Boop, which will help a lot. I do like how this game did its like means of traversal, where you start out walking and the whole first quest line you do is to make a bridge so you can go somewhere. You get the ship, which can only stop at ports. You get the canoe, which can let you enter through rivers and opens up a little bit more of the world. And then you get the airship, but the airship can only land on like level grass. And it's cool to see the interesting like overlap of different means of travel. Which obviously is something they came back to. I think it was 5 that really was... 5 went wild with it. 5 and 7 both. There are just so many, we're going to use this thing one time to travel this place kind of ideas. 7 had like the buggy that you never go back to again, and 5 had the various chocobos, and also here's your friend who's a sea serpent that drives the ship around. That was cool. Alright. 8 had a fucking car, yeah. 8 had... Okay, minor spoilers for Final Fantasy VIII. 8's means of travel were a car, just a regular-ass van, a flying school that was mostly just a pontoon boat, and a spaceship shaped like a dragon. 8 was ridiculous, and I loved it. Alright. Right, 4 had the hovercraft. 4 also had the lunar whale. Which I feel like I glossed over in terms of ludicrous means of transportation. But yeah, I think it was 5 and 7 that had the different chocobo have different terrain they can cover idea. Which was kind of a nifty notion. And then 9, of course, had the Gargants. Alright, so we were told by the sages that we need to go stop the Fiend of Fire, and that's true, we will have to do that eventually. Now that we have the canoe, we're kind of at an interesting crossroads where we can do the Fiend of Fire at Gurgu Volcano. We can do the Ice Cave, which I think is what we're gonna do, which will get us the floater, which will get us the airship, and that's very handy. Technically, we could also... That's the wrong one. We could also go this northern continent. There's a spot called the Castle of Ordeals. And it has a little river that empties into the ocean. So we could take the ship all the way up there, hop off onto the canoe, and go to the Castle of Ordeals. But I don't think we can get to Bahamut to do anything with that. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go to the Ice Cave instead. The whale, the invincible, the warship is a recurring existential terror in the series. Yeah. Alright, how are we doing on time, actually? Yeah, we're about an hour in. Oh no, we're half an hour. I keep forgetting. I meant to start the stream with this, and then I totally forgot. I'll mention it while we're canoeing. So we started at 8 Eastern tonight, and we're going to... I think it's this way? I think it's this way. I was wrong. We're going to be switching our schedule to an 8 p.m. Eastern start time going forward, at least for the next little bit. It's essentially, if you want to think about it, we're keeping our old start time and ignoring that DST is a thing, which is just a good thing for life, honestly. But yeah, so we're going to do that. So Mondays and Thursdays it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern will be our start time. And that's what threw me off when I looked over. It was like, oh, it's 8:30 already. I'm like, oh no, but that's only a half hour in. It didn't take us that long to kill a fiend. Ow. So all three of the places that we have, on our list to potentially go, oh, I can zoom the canoe. Awesome. Are also all relatively tough places. We've been lucky enough that so far we haven't had a character death. This is the first area where I expect that to change. Probably more so the Ice Cave and the Castle Ordeals. Gurgu Volcano I usually am okay with. But the Ice Cave, especially when I was a kid, was always the place where I had my first character death. Which can be a real pain in the keister. But it's not, it doesn't end the game or anything. Especially now that we have the life spell, we won't even have to go back to town. We'll just have to get out of combat. It's not nearly as inconvenient. Boop. Aw, almost. I just realized I don't actually know what Carib is supposed to be. Carib? Is that a type of fish? I feel like it's an abbreviated name for something. I hope it's not like Caribbean. Most of the names in this, as weird as they are, I at least have some idea as to what they're referencing. DST is permanent now. It's being argued, yeah. They do look like creepy fish. Hey! Ooh, level 17, dang. Alright, we are, I think, more than slightly over-leveled because of the XP scaling that I enabled for this run to avoid the grind. Which means that these will also hopefully be slightly easier runs for us. Which I'm okay with. Alright, before we go in here, I need to pull up my dungeon map. Otherwise I'll get immediately lost. Does the dungeon map have the Ice Cave? It does! Good. It doesn't have the Sea Shrine. That's what I was thinking of. Boy, that's gonna be bad. The last two, last three, I guess you could say, major dungeons weren't on the map that came with the game, which is unfortunate. So there'll be a lot of me going, I think it's this way, and being wrong a lot. But at least we have the Ice Cave and we have the volcano. Apparently, Carib, or Carib, is an old word for piranha. Possibly a native word for piranha. That's cool as hell. I never knew that. I'll look up how to pronounce that later. It does definitely have a piranha feel. Alright. Everyone keep your fingers crossed that we don't run into a horde of cockatrices just right out of the gate. Oh no, it's 6 wizards instead. That's way better. I can't even speak, I'm so agog. Do we trust Jed to one-shot one? Well, I don't trust Ash to one-shot one, so we'll go ahead and team you up there. We're gonna go ahead and just lightning y'all. Good start. They still hit so hard. That's unfortunate. That's not the one I wanted to kill. That's right. One fewer wizard is still one fewer wizard. Ow. It might still be used in Venezuela. That's awesome. Squid wizard. Squizzard. Alright, let's see. These ones all took slightly more damage. Come on, Neon. Ah, oh, Neon. So close. I should have put both mages on the same one. That's right. We'll get the other two. Eventually. Come on, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Alright, could be worse. One damage. I am just as deadly with 1 HP as I was when I woke up this morning. Does the turn-based format make it easier to keep up with the chat? It certainly makes it easier if I need to like go on a side rant, because I don't have to pause the game. But I do find myself, especially in this one, having to do a lot of kind of mental bookkeeping to keep track of who I targeted on whom or who took how much damage. So I'm still having to pay a lot of attention to the battle messages. But it's nice knowing that I can stop at literally any point and look over here, and I'm not going to get attacked before I look back. Let's see. I don't think there's anything down below us. Alright, so now we're in... Oh yeah, this thing! Alright, so we go... This is a big square. Whee! Oh. Ah, these are the ones who have the instant kill. I think that's just paralysis? Yes, okay. It is AoE paralysis, which still sucks. But it didn't get my the fighter who's most likely to be able to one-shot one of these. And it's all they did. That'll do. Hey, welcome back, Jed. Kill? Kill. The world is square. I love that you formatted it like the headstones from Final Fantasy VI. That's... bravo. I forgot that Matoya and Bahamut share a theme song. Yeah, there's a number of songs that I forgot specifically where they were reused. Right, this is the best little floor in the game. Alright. That takes us to here. Oh, right. We gotta fall down a hole first. Which is why warp doesn't work here. These are mind flayers. They have mind blast and can eat your brain. Fair. It's a fair point. Alright, well, we can get to 2 of these chests, and I think we'll get attacked in front of both of them. All of those little brown circles are just holes. We'll just fall down them. Okay, alright. That could have gone way worse. Alright, y'all. Please kill. Please, Jack. That did not kill at all, huh? That was pretty close to killing, actually. Ow! Fudge. Ripple. Well. This went bad fast. Let's just keep yourself alive there. We might have a party wipe. Nope, okay. Why did I try to... Nope, I want to cast a spell at him. Not have him cast a spell. There we go. Okay. Boy, I hope this chest is worth it. If it's a frickin' heal potion, I'm gonna be upset. Alright, first and foremost... Our last level 3 spell, Life! Well, that went badly. Please prepare for a lot of menu sounds rapidly. That Lightning 3 was, it's rough. Last one. Please be something good. Possibly the most useless item in the entire game. What an insult. Cloth is the very first mage-only armor, weakest armor, statistically, I think, in the entire game. And Neon died for this. You know what? No, I'm keeping it. We're taking it with us. I don't care. I'll take the freaking 1 gold it gets me. Oh. What a... Oh, what a... That's the crap I wanted. We should have gone here first. Okay. Fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. I said it's fine. Can't remember if the flame sword is better than the silver sword or not. Well, first, can Jed equip it? No. Okay, well, if Jed can't equip it, I'm betting it's slightly better than the silver sword. If it's knight only. So, that chest in the middle is the one that we want. You'll notice it's completely surrounded by holes, so we have to fall down a different hole. Boop. And in the square right below us is going to be some frost dragons. Oh no, it's race. Frost dragons are later. Never mind. I think the image is the toughie here. I don't remember which of these is tough. If it's good, the thief can't use it. Yes. That also is my memory. Oh, we used all of our level 5 spells. We should probably get out of here. Thank you, Bedroad. Could not have been more insulting. If it had been like 250 gold, I'd have been like, alright, fine. Someone somewhere thought that was a good reward. But cloth is a deliberate insult. Oh my god. What a piece of shit item placement behind 2 mages. It's fine. It's fine. More menu sounds. Keep my boy Neon up. Alright, now this place I remember being a pain in the butt to navigate. It's so small I can't even see where the stairs are. So monster placement is only static inside of a room in a dungeon like this. So like that square that we're on right now, if we go off of it and go back to it, we'll run into another similar encounter. Anywhere else in the dungeon, it's randomly generated. There's a chest somewhere with 2 gold in it. Oh, that's so rude. Still, twice as much as we'll get for selling the cloth armor. Plus, we don't have to carry the gold with us. It goes right into your bank. But, that's the second most insulting. Okay, I think those are the stairs down to the bottom right. So this is also, both the Ice Cave and Gurgu Volcano have this kind of flooring, which is damaged flooring. So anytime we step on one of these lighter gray tiles, it'll do damage to the whole party. And make an awful noise. How bad was that? Oh, not bad, actually. Alright. It's like 10 damage. One of these chests has an encounter in front of it, and I'm worried it's the one right above us, which means we'll have to do it twice if we want both chests. That's true. As long as you're on a damaged floor, you're not going to get attacked, which I thought was a very nice touch. There are absolutely parts in, I think it's specifically in Gurgu Volcano, where I will deliberately take the path with the lava flooring, because I know it'll be no combat encounters. Lava flooring is at least static, predictable damage. Alright, these ones also hit like a truck. You know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fog. Well, hang on. Back it up. Do you have... Let's say ice. In case they blizzard right out of the gate. This might be a good place for Fire 3, actually. We'll have 2 more of them. Nah, we'll fire 2. We'll play it conservative. That was very good timing. Frosty the Show Dragon. Oh wow, that's actually a lot weaker than I remember. Huh. Cool. It's an easy 2 grand. There's that ice armor. Alright. Equip it immediately. Do we need a silver gauntlet? More importantly, is it worth selling a silver gauntlet? I'm not getting rid of this cloth armor. This is coming with us to frickin' endgame at this point. I don't think we need a silver gauntlet. Alright, so that was a waste. Oh, only 1 again. Alright. Lucky. And that dragon sword, living up to its name. There's 180. Come on, Jack.
Yeah, Jack!
Shut down in a blaze of glory. Alright. Don't find my map again. Alright, so we're in the top corner. We go down here to the right. That's a dead end. Okay, so everything else is in this open space. Assuming I'm reading this right, which is a big assumption. It's very blurry. Alright, now that we've done 2 of those, we're not quite low enough. We're gonna go this way and go this way. Okay. Now, we will heal everyone up. 1 more. Yep. Actually, it's, yeah. Pop the healer up. We bought all these potions for a reason. The max damage on any spell is 4 times the minimum damage. Max roll is twice the minimum roll, and if the attack roll fails, you do half damage. Huh. Huh, that's interesting. Alright. Now, not entirely sure what to make of that. Okay, if I remember right, this path to the left is a nothing. It seems to match the map. I'm going to make a questionable decision and go south. Come on. That's good. Good start. That's right, he's already gone. Joke's on you. Come on, wizards. Wizard fight! Wizard fight! Gets out of hammer. I should have cast lit. Well, it turns out just stabbing them is... Oh my god, that's the insta-kill. Well, remember when I said this is usually the first dungeon where I lose people? There you go. I hate that it doesn't even say anything, it just says slain, like you don't even know why. What? What? What the shit? Am I willing to reload the whole dungeon just to avoid 3 character deaths? Especially because we now no longer have any casts of life left. So, I have to go all the way back out. Oof. Well, now I know where the cloth armor is, so we won't repeat that part. I do want the ice armor and the flame sword, but we can go straight to those. How long did it take us to get there? About 20 minutes? I think we're going to reset that one. Yuck. Just yuck, I say. Let's do a soft reset. There we go. Continue. Beautiful. Now then. Actually, wait, hang on. Did we actually get our spells reset? We did! Alright. This time I'll remember not to use Cure 3. Alright. Let's try that again without quite so much death in it. Hey, half as many wizards, off to a good start. Come on, Jed. Yeah, Jed. Oh, love it. Love it. Already feeling good about this run. Big square. Hooray! Oh, almost. Come on. Unfortunate. Probably irrelevant. Nice hit! God! That's the one person we can't resurrect. Well, third time lucky. These sorcerers, man. Just unlucky. I'm actually not used to them doing their insta-kill attack this often. Like, that's 3 in 2 groups. Just yuck. Come on, Jack. Thank you, Jack. We are not getting the cloth again. Fuck those mages. Oh, this is what I was worried about. I think... I think we run from this. And we hope for the best. That's fine. So the mummies put us to sleep. The cockatrice can turn us to stone. But being turned to stone doesn't cost us anything except a soft if we don't get any XP for the battle, because Jack doesn't miss out on anything. So that is the kind of instant death that I can deal with. This place is... Oh, no. Hang on. I don't think we can run to... I don't think we can run from sorcerers. Don't think we can run from sorcerers. I might be wrong. Anyway, with the surprise run, we should hopefully be able to kill them both anyway? Yes, okay. We're not taking that cloth to endgame. No. That timeline is sealed. Chaos 1. Anything you can't run from, you can't ambush. That's good to know. That makes sense, actually, considering that, if I recall correctly, if you get chance to strike first, and you go to run, it's automatically an escape. Which makes sense. Let's just do regular harm. Unfortunate. Thanks, bud. It's funny that as much as the Ice Cave is probably in the running with, like, the very final dungeon and the Castle Ordeals as the 2 locations that regularly just kicked my butt. But I still have an affinity for it. I really like the Ice Cave, even though it kills me regularly. Because it did definitely feel like one of the first areas that ramped up the difficulty of the whole game. Having Jack stunned is definitely slowing this down a bit. There you go, bud. Ow! Oh, come on! What about fuck you? It's fine, we'll do it the hard way. I think the biggest difference that I remember, and I may be remembering this wrong, is that between the two, the Ice Cave and the Castle Ordeals, the Ice Cave has lots of ways to instantly kill you. Between the mages casting Rub, the sorcerers with their chance to just slay you, and the cockatrices casting Soft. From what I remember, The Temple of Ordeals? Oh, no. Shit. I was hoping we would avoid y'all. Well, we're gonna try and avoid you anyway. Yes, good. Yes, good. Piss off. The Castle of Ordeals mostly just overwhelms me with damage. Right, so the Flame Sword is up here. And we know there's no encounter. And we know the thief can't use it. Down the hole. Undead. Let's see, the side room had the ice armor? Debating if that's worth it. Let's level this one up a little bit. That'll do just fine. Solid damage. Light warriors go down the hole. Oh, you push the button, I push the button. Turn Undead remains a fantastic ability in this game, and I love it. Yes, keep hitting the tanky one. Beautiful. Come on, Jack. Ice armor is slightly better than steel armor and is tied with flame armor for the ninja's best body slop. That's good to know. It also sounds vaguely familiar. I kind of remember the army from the armor from these dungeons coming with me to endgame. Oh, we got another double door glitch. And dragon! Still just the one dragon. I don't remember if this is always one dragon. I vaguely remember having a chance to run into two of them here. Which, two of them gets more intimidating. Although we seem to be handing these their butts pretty reliably, which I'm happy about. Alright. Armor time. Trade iron for ice. Now then. How we doing health-wise? Not great, so let's take a moment. Health will be irrelevant if we run into sorcerers again, but at least against everything else it'll help. Alright, you. 1v4 me in the pit. Thank you, Jed. God. We could do a Frost Dragon grind. In fact, again, when I was playing this in vanilla, I think attacking the Frost Dragons was one of the things that I regularly went up against. This place is going to be a landmine. I don't remember where they are. Might just be in the doorway. No, alright. Eh? Yeah. Nice. Good. Sizable amounts of cash. Good. Encounter? Yep. Oh, crosswolves. No problem. We have enough of these. This is another spike tile that will annoy you. Fair. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Why did I say come on, Jack? You're not even targeting that one. Thanks, Ash. I forgot I was playing Final Fantasy 1 for a second. We don't retarget in this game. Come on, give me the two gold. Oh, there we go. Alright, well that was a room full of actual treasure. Alright, and I think the stairs are over here. Let's just leave. Y'all just do your bone thing. We're gonna go. Hiya! This takes us to the other side of this room. Encounter? No, okay. A heal potion. A heal people. I don't know if I've ever explained a heal people on this channel. Nice. This was from a long time back. Where... Thank you, Bad Road. Where, Bob Fuscator and I were still playing World of Warcraft. Back before we learned to make better decisions. Encounter? No. Alright. Yay! And in the course of that, he ended up outside of... it's not Yggdrasil. Whatever the Night Elven main town was. Nordrasil, maybe? It was the World Tree. They were not subtle. And I think he was playing a druid or some other class that had the potential to heal. And a random person who was playing like a level 5, practically starting character fresh out of the box, ran out of this major city, just accosted him on the road, and said out loud, you, letter U, heal PPL, which Bob immediately misinterpreted as a hilpable, because that's how you would pronounce it if they were actual words. And of course, what the person was asking was, can you heal people? But it just, the way that Bob relayed the story, I've always, in my head, always heard, a hilpable? Oh, he was playing a rogue, I forgot about that. Alright, so this is the final boss of the Ice Cave, is I. Legally distinct beholder. I think it's undead? Pretty sure it's undead. I should maybe go defensive on this one. I don't remember how much of a PETA you are. We're going to go ahead and... I don't know that these will help against magic at all. I don't remember what sort of things you cast. So we're just gonna throw damage at it. We're gonna throw damage at it and hope for the best. Fire 3. Oh, the eye is not undead. The phantom is undead. Same sprite. Also irrelevant, thankfully. Well, that was a much better run. We should do that every time. Think about how gross it is nowadays to read the line, in the treasure box you found a floater. Alright, so we also don't have warp or exit. So now we have to redo this fight. Blinding it doesn't help because it only casts spells, yeah. Can we blind it with the light? Yeah, I think, so Invis raises evasion and Fog raises armor, and I don't believe either of those are stats considered when you're hit with magic. If I'm remembering right. We have enough of these, let's make this quick. It leads off with power word kill, or as it's called in this game, XXXX, which I interpret as it cussing you to death. This giant floating eyeball with a mouth walks into the room and just goes, fuck! And you die. I love that interpretation so much better. This was an unnecessary amount of damage, and I'm okay with it. I say unnecessary. It was necessary to get the fight done in one. Should probably heal Jet a little bit. Ah, there's our level. Alright. Very nice. Let's get some healing going. We have a random tent, which is a little bit out of place, but it's fine. Alright. This way again. Thing over there. This way again. Here. Ah, this time the red bones. Them bones, they sticking around. Y'all are undead. I can tell because of the lack of flesh and because I've seen some undead in my time. Ow! Stop it! Thank you, Jed. Thank you, Jack. This is also about the time when Jack really becomes a powerhouse in terms of physical damage. Which the fighter is always pretty good at that, but once you start getting... Really, once you get the silver sword, and then every weapon after that just feels like an extra tier of damage. Also, these Bones. Bones is usually undead. It's true. Sometimes Bones is just dead. Like, they don't get up and move around. Just leave them alone. Take the stairs. And we're out! Again... I may have actually been playing it too conservatively with magic, so I might have to stop doing that. Grimp. Listen, y'all don't stand a chance? I probably should have run for you as a mercy rule. But I didn't do that thing. You're a mean one, Mr. Grimp. Alright, this way. Bones that moves is usually undead. That's true. You can take that to the bank. It's I think the thing about this sprite that always gets me, the eye that seems to be staring directly at you, and then the teeth out of the front, which have a very coelacanth kind of a chomper look to them. Something about that sprite reminds me of the art in what is broadly considered the most traumatizing scene in Watership Down. Just all I'm going to say on that matter. And our boat is right here. We can take that to the bone bank. You know the bone bank? Just take it to the bone bank. These poor pirates. Alright, so when I did early testing of this build, I was trying to kind of fine-tune the modified XP and gold gains. And I think what we're learning at this point, at this somewhat late stage, is that I tooled the XP too high and the gold not quite high enough. But it's close. I was definitely in the level 16 range by the time I was taking these on, so I don't think we're hideously over leveled. At the rate we're going, I imagine we'll catch up once we get to the Mirage Tower. Or rather, the game will catch up with us. Nope, stop it. You stop that. You know what? Have a little ice. Which I'm pretty sure all of you don't like. Very nice. Nice to meet you. Chill out. And other things Arnold Schwarzenegger said in that movie. It fits with what little I know about Watership Down that there is some contention as to what the most traumatizing scene is. Valid. I just learned that Voice of Cards, the Dragon Roars is a Yoko Taro project, and I'm no longer interested. Valid. Yeah. Boy, that keeps happening, huh? I think we just need to be anywhere in the desert. The airship begins to rise from the desert. A mysterious rock. There it is. Flickering into existence. This is probably the most hyper track, musically speaking. I also love the old, propeller noise. So the reason that I was so interested in getting this before we went to the volcano, two things. One, in the airship, no encounters. Just a strict bonus over the ship in that regard. But also, here's a Gurugu volcano. If we had gone here first, and things had gone bad the way that they went in the ice cave, and we had to go back to town to revive people or whatever, we'd have to take the river all the way back. And then the same thing would be true for the ice cave. By getting the airship first, I could just park this on the lawn and go in and take on Carrie in her hometown. And then, if things go bad and we have to pull out, we can just boop and fly back over to Crescent Lake, which we're going to do right now. So we can't land on anything other than these green tiles and the green and light green plains tiles. Everything else is verboten, including the perfectly safe gray tiles of a town. Wow, we have enough gold to buy the steel armor at its original price. I like that the airship rising from the sand is a recurring symbol for the first part of the series. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of a neat... It's interesting to play this game that doesn't have a lot of what are now considered Final Fantasy hallmarks. There's no Moogles, no Chocobos, there's no Cid. There are crystals, but they're called orbs. A lot of stuff in this doesn't fit the later trends, and it's in different ways it's true for Final Fantasy II, which started a whole other sister series. But I love that, like you're saying, the first, like, 5 games did have their own common threads. It's interesting which ones kind of died out after the NES era and which ones got picked up and continued on into the modern era of games. Alright, we still have 76. We probably have enough. I'm going to buy some more softs, I think. Nope, I'm not, because they don't sell them here. We'll buy some houses. Those are relatively inexpensive in this playthrough. We're going to buy 23. I think is exactly as many as we can buy. Alright, so that'll help there. Do we have anything we actually kept to get rid of? A silver shield. Yeah, alright. Boop. Sell Neon's silver shield. I don't think we had anything from here that we didn't already have. We were lucky to find a full, like, silver set, which is quite nice. Right, well, we want exit, so we're going to leave that open. We got Lightning 3. Yeah, let's grab Stun. There's at least one fight, and I can't remember what it was, but there's at least one fight where Stun is handy. And I vaguely remember Quake being useful in the Temple of Ordeals. These are all just vague recollections. But that's been all of my commentary on this game so far, let's be real. FF6 is the first game where nothing rises from the sand into the sky. That's true. In the world of Ruin, you do find the new airship in a crypt, but it doesn't rise the same way. That's the closest analog I can think of. Also, ships in Final Fantasy VI are not a thing that you ever have control of. It's just a taxi service between major institutions, the way actual ships are. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, gosh, guess you could visit now that you have the airship. That's true. We could now sequence break further. Well, not really sequence break. We have the option of now going and doing the Castle of Ordeals, visiting Bahamut, the King of Dragons, getting our class change and leveling up to our final forms, and then coming back and absolutely curb stomping on the Gurgu Volcano. We're not going to do that, but we could. That's true. Six does have a castle that burrows into the sand. Don't think that counts. Although, God, what a good game. I don't know that we're going to ever stream Final Fantasy VI because there's a lot more dialogue, so it would be a lot more of me talking. But I keep coming back to it. I think it's probably my selection for the best in the series. It's very good. Alright. This is the last area for which we have a map, so I'm going to make use of it, dang it. Alrighty. Oh, this place looks atrocious. I remember you. Oh, I remember... Oh, God. Yeah, all of these floors are bad. Yuck. The first floor is very cool. It's very well laid out. It's just a spiral pattern leading into the center. Alright, so... I think we've done as much prep as we can. There we go. Lava floors. Okay. So up above us is a large labyrinthine room with fire elementals and a host of treasure. And I don't remember what, if any of it, is worth it, but we're going to go find out. And possibly get our teeth kicked in a little bit. That's not great. Could potentially run from this. But I think we can probably... I think we can take out the ogres in one. Excuse me. The hyenas can get out of hand because I think, if I remember right, they can cast a... an area fire spell, but it's a weak area fire spell. So I'm not too worried about it. On that note, I'm just going to throw lightning on him. We're not going to use our 3rd level spells much in here for anything else. Ah yes, the Wiz Ogre from the Piss Forest. Wow, so our chance to hit is down, and the Wiz Ogre's chance to dodge is up. That's not great. I think it'll be fine. Ah yes, the 5th element is piss. Oh. Da-da-da. Yeah, I vaguely remember that this large room is not at all worth it, but I'm insistent on proving that to myself. Plus, you know, at minimum, we're gonna get rich for trying. Fire elemental? Fire elemental. This might be worth an A fire. And it's probably worth a couple of ices. We'll start with one. Good start. Very good start. It's an ogre mage, so they know Cone of Cold. Interesting, okay. Eh. That wasn't really super worth it. That's Temper Jet instead, why not? Just want to make sure that this goes quickly. Well, there we go. Doing this place second after the ice cave also makes it less threatening to deal with. Hi-ha! Alright. Final Fantasy. We basically just ripped off D&D wholesale and hoped no one would notice. Bad news, they noticed. It's okay, everyone really wanted a D&D video game like this. And WotC wasn't yet the WotC it became. Ugh. Very nice. Forgot that they're called Paralisks. Not Basilisks. Paralisks. Gotta be. Gotta be an encounter. It's a tight corridor. There's nowhere else to go. We'll do... We're close enough to the entrance. If we run out of magic, I can go back out. Good start. Alright, well, we have a chance of killing that top one in one. Got it? Alright, I'm starting to think that the fire elementals may not cast fire over much. We'll probably save our A-fire for other things. It was TSR, you're both right. God, yeah, this was 5 years before Magic the Gathering Alpha, I think? Giant Sword. Oh, okay, the Giant Sword I actually kind of like. Admittedly, I mostly like the Giant Sword because if you go to the Hall of Giants, it's super easy to just go ham. Or at least I had the illusion of it. Apparently, I learned recently, one of the bugs in the original release of this game is that none of the elemental swords actually did what they were described to do, which I never knew. It felt like they were more effective against their types. But apparently, that was an illusion. I didn't actually go back and check. I need to see if this version, the quality of life version, may have fixed that. Ooh, okay. I'm very glad you missed. Alright, let's have you attack you, you attack... Nope, I disagree with myself. You attack you attack you, and you both attack the iguana. It can fix the elemental weapons if you tell it to, and I can't remember if I told it to or not. Because damage is random anyway, and it doesn't like tell you it's super effective or anything like that. There's not a super discreet way to tell without throwing a lot of data points at it, and that sounds boring. Alright, I know what I said earlier, but I'm actually willing to just abandon this. Now that we've got the Giant Sword, which is, I think, really the only thing of note in here. I did send them all at the wrong person. Whoopsie doodle. These are the ones that cast fire, too. I say the ones. There are loads of enemies in here that cast fire spells. Magic cards say Deckmaster on the back. That's the company that created the game. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. I changed my mind. We're leaving. Alright. Now, before we walk through a whole bunch of this lava soil, let's heal everybody up from that fire 2 we just took. It's not like Final Fantasy II, where elemental weaknesses are absolutely massive. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I believe it's just... We could technically follow the lava floors to avoid encounters, but I honestly think it'll be... Arguably, it'll be more convenient to just go. We're just gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna throw my other lightning to it, y'all. Just to do some damage to the hyenas. 104 damage is nothing to sneeze at. Although, why would you sneeze at damage, I don't know. Wow. I thought I remember the hyenas having a... There might be a different critter that has the same dog sprite that does an area of effect fire attack that I'm thinking of. Achoo! There is one. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of then. No problem. Oh, this place. God, I hated this room. Oh, actually, we didn't take much damage from that at all. Fantastic. There's nothing in here except lava floors and encounters. We're not missing anything. That's the one. It's the Cerberus. The strangely single-headed Cerberus. Sure. You know, it's worked before. I like that it's pink. Well, that's a shame. Oh, never mind. Jed doesn't care about your ruse. He has seen through your clever ruse. The other heads are hiding. Secret heads. Alright. Oh, and then this place, which is just all lava floor. Prepare for some very uncomfortable audio. Alright. There we go. The other heads didn't feel like coming to the encounter today. Guys, I need you! No, I'm tired. I want to stay in bed. I want to stay in I want to stay in bedhead. Nope, that's a different thing. Oh yeah, okay, so down one, over one, down one. Okay. Down one, over one, down one, over one. Hooray! I can't tell if the lava floors are doing less damage or if I just remember them being more intimidating when I was a kid. Possible I just remember them being more intimidating when I was a kid. The same way that a lot of us in the 80s and 90s were led to believe that quicksand would be a bigger issue in our lives than it ever became. Alright, so this puts us in the... Oh, Hydra, hi. Hi, Hydra. Dragon Sword. Cremate, which if I remember right is a pretty nasty Fire 2 spell. And it's the only one you'll get. I was scared of the lava floors when I first played, but realized later they were mostly irrelevant. I clearly never had that realization. As long as you don't hail the Hydra, no, it's a different franchise. My friend Jamie and I were talking earlier when we were hanging out that we both just got to the point with most of the Disney properties. Specifically, we were talking about Star Wars and Marvel, where we're just exhausted from them. Oh, hello. I think this Grey Worm knows Quake, which would be very bad. Okay, well, it didn't use it, so we can just kill it before it gets a chance to. That would be splendid. Of course, we're doing not much damage. Jack, it's all on you, buddy. Crap. Well. Nope. Just gonna tickle it a little bit. Come on, Jack. Thank you, Jack. Greywu? How do you even pronounce that? Greyw feels like it's Welsh. That's all I got. Hydra. Nice. You could ice the Hydra. That's kind of like hail. See what you did there. Hey, there we go. Level 19. Alright, alright. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Crap, we didn't actually open the thing. Well, that's alright. We can open it from here. Hey, that's worth it. Okay. There's one here. Ha ha ha! Well, yeah. I felt very clever until I saw the reward, and I was like, well, that wasn't much of a reward. Oh, here we go. Oh, this one's going to be in the doorway, isn't it? Where I'd put it. The damage floors would probably have been more intimidating to me if this weren't part of the game where I had already regularly been able to afford 99 heal potions. Oh, it wasn't in the door. I am shocked. Alright, alright. Alright. There's that ice sword. And there's that encounter. Hey, it's you again! We met your friend? Ow. Please don't quake us. Oh, it didn't seem like they had a huge reservoir of HP. Of course, if Jed deals 3 damage to them, it doesn't matter what their HP is. There we go. Thank you, Jack. Hello, Guru. Ah, yes, the Lou Guru. Flame shield. Alright. Now then. Weapon time. Give me that ice sword. I don't think you can use the giant sword, can you? Nope. Alright. Put that back on the warrior. Armor. Shield for shield. There we go. Not bad. Here. And then. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Alright. Right in the middle of the floor, huh? I gotta stop just attacking these things. Because it's doing... The physical damage is almost irrelevant from anyone but Jack. Gotta start using some just low-level attack magic. 420 gold. Alright, you attack, you attack. I don't really have anything for you to do. You know what? Use your hammer at it now. You can attack. Any damage is good damage. Let's throw some fire at it. You're green, so you might not be immune to fire. I mean, nothing's really immune to fire. It's just resistant. Okay, it's resistant. Might be resistance to all. Holy Toledo! Damn, Jack, why didn't you leave with that? 420. Oh, you. You. Yes, Gru means man. The Lu is the, as in lupine, is the wolf. It's wolf man as opposed to werewolf. Right, and I think were was like an Anglican word or a pre-English word before there was in England. One of those languages. One of them there. Beautiful. Britain of some sort, yeah. Man, everything's giving us the weed number in gold. You know what? Sure. Alright. Attack! Yep. Hey, Agama! You were the one I was talking about, like, forever ago. I thought you appeared way before this. Damn, Jed. Good night. It's pronounced like Veer, so... So Wereman is actually Veerman. The wooden staff, you piece of trash. You know what? Wooden staff is the new cloth. I'm taking that stick with me to the grave. It didn't even cost me a party member. Rude. Who placed this treasure? Was it you, Miyazaki? I'm on to you, you piece of crap. The Agama is very cool. The Agama and the Iguana model is one of my favorite fantasy lizards. I mean, an iguana obviously is not a fantasy lizard, but the sprite for them in this game. This is the... So this room is... has spokes in various corners, and I'm fairly certain one of the rooms off to the side of it has something cool in it. Thank you, Christy. You know what? We're gonna start in the northwest, and we're just gonna go around the circle. We're gonna do the thing I said I was gonna do last time and didn't. Zoger. Zoger. Do I want to know which one? I do not, but thank you. I think we're over-leveled enough that I can comfortably take us through all of this without putting us in serious danger. Which are words that I will possibly eat in a minute here. But I also think that this is either... God, is this the final floor? We may be on the boss floor already, and I've forgotten. Okay, those are candles. Candelabras, specifically. Alright. Whee! Yep. Candles. I love that in a volcano, Kali was like, give me some candles. Let's light up the place. Like, that's just... What a power move. But boss, we're literally in the volcano. There's lava coming down the floor. I don't care. Give me candelabras. And a shitload of them. You. The trolls. The trolls with their migraines. Oh, hello. Huh? Nope. Alright. If it's none of them, I'm gonna laugh so hard. How much damage was that? Enough. Yep. Might as well face it, Ogre's easy to dodge. God. The Addicted to Love remix that no one knew we needed. There's a lot of space-saving techniques to make the game as relatively massive as it is. Yeah! I'm forever fascinated by the amount of engineering that went into gaming from, like, 85 to, like, the very late 90s. Down to, like, the development of the PlayStation. And how the physical hardware that they did to cram that into the case that it was in was such an engineering, like, nightmare for them. It's so cool to me. The things... I mean, obviously, the famous examples like Silent Hill and The Fog. But I love... heat! A very mild fire, too. Fun fact, there's a limit based on the way the game is coded to how many chests in a dungeon can have items. This is what led to the other thing. When there are too many chests in a dungeon, some of them are linked, which means that two different chests have the same item inside, and whichever you open first get the item. That's interesting. I never knew that. Nope, candles. I think we're down to 2, one of which is the boss. I think it's the one in the corner is the boss. Yeah. Well, that's just an Agama. Ah, it's just an Agama. Max damage in this game is determined by minimum damage, as was mentioned earlier, so the damage calculation would only take out 1 bite instead of 2. Yeah. It's so clever. Fire element? No, red dragon. Alright. I expected a fire elemental. I should have healed before going into this. Let's back that up a little bit. We have enough A-fire to get out of this. Block 2 is probably something we want to save for the boss. I do have enough fast casts to throw one on Jack for this, though. You got the red D. Time to get ready to fight. Alright, well, we got all of our buffs out of the way. And we killed it before it went to attack. Well, that was a waste of magic, but hey, you know, for 4,000 gold, we can afford new magic. It's fine. Ice armor. Flame armor. Alright, now... Damn. The same Agama. Yeah, I'm definitely... I'm finding... I'm sensing that we're over-leveled based on the fact that I'm like, flinching for fights that are clearly below us in terms of level and challenge. Which is better than the alternative. That thing that I was just talking about, where we should have healed, we're going to do that now. We're down quite a bit of health. And I think we're about to go take on the boss. So we'll actually have at least 2 dungeon clears tonight. We might actually have time for a third. When you don't have to grind for money or levels, this game suddenly goes dramatically faster. Any particular reason you want flame armor and flame shield on the same person? Can the thief use flame armor? I didn't know that they could. I assumed it was because Jack is the only one who can wear them. But I might be misremembering. We can find out in a moment. After we deal with this bull. Dang. The fire protection doesn't stack. Fair, I guess we could switch it out, but it also doesn't hurt. Like, it's still good armor. And Carrie's not going to throw ice at us. Yeah, usually, the level number that I remember is that I usually went to level 27, and that's when I would take on the final dungeon. Which involved a lot of, a lot of, grinding in the desert outside the Mirage Tower. Is the ice armor protected from fire? I might have them backwards. Alright. Second Fiend. It is you, the tinder that defeated the Fiend of Earth, and disturbed my sleep? I, Carrie, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames. So, Carrie, obviously a mistransliteration of Kali, as you can see from the design. Still one of my favorite sprites. It's so good. It's just the sword variety is wonderful. Alright, y'all still only know how to attack, so you do that thing. Defense from fire. We don't have... do we have Ice 3 yet? No, Ice 3 is here. Okay. Well, in that case, I don't think we can stun her. I don't think we can stun her. Fast will be more useful now than it ever will be later. Alright, that's chunky, but it's not one-hit kill territory. Good start. I want to say Kali has like 800 health? I do like how she refers to you as Tinder. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. More attacking, because of course. We're never going to need 4 life spells, realistically, so we're going to put a big old cure on Neon to keep you alive. We could fast Jed, but I don't think it's going to be worth it over Ice 2. Yeah, Ice 2. Please do some damage. Not quite what I was hoping for. Yuck! Welp! That's a shame. How about you just drink a potion, buddy? Because that 40 damage is not going to help us out much here. It's pretty much all on Jack right now. Hey, there you go. You hit him 6 times, it's fine. Yeah, Jed, you're actually doing less damage than Neon at this point, so... Hey, there we go. Carrie is actually weak to the status element, which stun is. Okay, I did remember that right. She's swiping right on burning your party. Alright, so now our cleric will be behind in terms of level, which is fine. We're leveling so quick, it probably won't be more than a couple of fights behind. Let's go over here. Doop. And we'll go to... Nope, that's the wrong way. This way. The clinic! Help, please. Help, please. You do not need my help now. Thanks, bud. And use the inn. Alright. Well, on that note, let's go ahead and take a bit of a break. Can I hold that many? Sure. Let's take a bit of a break, and we will come back, and I guess next up we'll attempt the... Or yeah, if you wanna switch on over, we'll toss a raid your way. You let me know, because this is a pretty good place for us to stop regardless. So I could can it here, and or we could go on and do some castle ordeals and meet a dragon, which should be... It's always fun to meet a dragon. Goodbye, Dungeon Maps. You were very helpful, but you will do us no more good. Alright, so we've just used our inn, so we've just saved. I'm going to wait for chat to catch up. Want to have enough time to finish at least one dungeon. Very valid. Alright, in that case, yeah, we will go ahead, because we just saved. We will call it there and pass it on over to the Squirrelily channel for more of this. It's in a very different way where Alice is going to be playing Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. We'll figure out... you and I can chat schedules later. Right now, go enjoy a ludicrous take on this wonderful world in stunning 4K. And I was gonna try and jump off of that into Jack being ridiculous, but I couldn't land it. Anyway, it's gonna be great. Check that out. We'll toss a raid your way here in just a moment, and see the rest of our schedule over at schedule.truck.community here. To see who's streaming what, where, and when. As our schedule updates, it'll be here on the Twitch site and also over there. So keep an eye on that. And we'll be back with more of this on Monday, where we'll do Castle Ordeal and meet a dragon and possibly take on the Sea Shrine. And we'll see if we can knock out another fiend. So, in the meantime, we've got... Let me get back to the game here. We've got the 2 orbs. We're halfway there. We're halfway there. And we got the airship. So... Things are going great. Things are going great. So, yeah, back with more of this next week. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping in, and I will catch you all next time. Good night.